Welcome everyone to today's Economic and Industry Development Committee meeting on the 7th of April. All councillors are in attendance other than our usual chair, Councillor Jonick. As the Deputy Chair, I'm filling in today. I'd like to move for a leave of absence for Deputy Mayor Nicole Jonick, seconded by Councillor Fechner. Those in favour? That's unanimous and carried. Ipswich City Council respectfully acknowledges the traditional owners as custodians of the land upon which we meet. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging as the keepers of the traditions, cultures and stories of a proud people. Do any councillors have any declarations of interest today? No business outstanding. I'll go to the confirmation of minutes. Do any committee members wish to discuss those? Do any committee members wish to move those? Moved by Councillor Fechner, seconded by Councillor Kunzman. Any discussion? No? Okay, I'll put the motion. Those in favour? That's unanimous and carried. We've got the one substantive matter today, the Small Business Resilience and Growth Program 2022. Would any members of the committee like to ask questions of the relevant officer?
Good morning, Kat Matson, Manager of Economic and Community Development.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through the Chair, it's great to see 153 local businesses being supported by Council. Do you mind giving us an insight of some of the things that this grant has done to help businesses?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. This has been one of those fabulous opportunities to provide such a small amount yet such a significant amount of support to our small businesses, particularly during a time when we launched this program at the start of February, when we were staring down the barrel of the impacts of another COVID lockdown. We'd come back from Christmas fully expecting life to start returning to some semblance of normal, and instead actually what had happened was slowed down. So the funding program was designed to help businesses take advantage of the quiet period. For example, the Rusty Nail, small business in Nicholas Street, used the opportunity of the quiet period to put this funding towards the mural in their space. So as now business does pick up again, they've got a fantastic, lively and vibrant mural. As I look at the list of other recipients, we have a vast array of services businesses, hospitality businesses, retail businesses who have taken the opportunity to either boost their online presence so they can reach more customers, or similar to Rusty Nail, to actually upgrade their facilities or upgrade their premises so they can cater and provide a better experience.
Thank you. And through the Chair, I see with the business, I can see the Reinvigorate and Go Digital was very well received. We only had 2 people for the business owner development. Is there, how did that go?
I'm going to say that surprised us. We thought that there would be more interest in small business owners wanting to invest in their own professional development and their capabilities and skills. The feedback, though, is that they're just too busy and they just right now need to focus on running the business. Sure. The other thing that we're seeing across the board in our small business programming at the moment is, even with full intention to say go to a workshop or go to a seminar, with the impacts of COVID illness, the manager or the owner is actually having to get back on the tools or get back in the business, and they're actually having to keep the doors open. So we were surprised, but we understand that right now businesses just want to keep trading, and focusing on their own development is best done while they're working, as distinct to taking the time out of the business.
Thank you. And Ms. Metz, I just want to thank your team for, when I go out and speak to the business community, I always ask them how difficult or easy the grant application process has been. I know we've amended it over the last 2 years to make it easier and less bureaucratic and less red tape. And I note that you have an average feedback score of 4.56 out of 5 from funding applicants. So well done on being very, business-centric and client-centric.
Thank you, Mayor. And that is something that we are really proud of. And we take our push towards being a small business friendly council really seriously. It's not just in the internal processes, but it's also how we speak to and how we ask for information from our small businesses. So thank you. Yeah, we're quite proud of that one.
Thank you.
Any further questions for Ms Matson? Thank you. Do any members of the committee want to move the recommendation before us? Mayor Harding, seconded by Councillor Kunzelman. Any discussion from the committee this morning?
If I may, Chair, as we go into our third year of COVID, really important that we keep our finger on the pulse of what we can do to support. And a lot of times it's just, whether it's council, state or federal funding, but also our council's own procurement policies as well. So the Buy Ipswich procurement policy last financial year put $54 million back into our local economy. So it's just, there's only so much governments can do, but anything that we can do to help and be a small business friendly council, I applaud and our direction there.
All right. Well, I think it's been a good program. I'm sure we'll review it and look what we can do moving forward to support the business community. Any further discussion this morning? There being no further discussion, I'll put the matter to the vote. Those in favour? That's unanimous and carried. That brings to a close our Economic and Industry Development meeting this morning at 11:08 a.m. The Environment and Sustainability Committee will start at 11:18.
Thank you, Chair.